Begin with that house explosion that rocked the neighborhood of Cypress Hills overnight.
More than 50 people had to be evacuated after the blast and then fire that spread to several apartments. And now residents are saying this all could have been avoided. CBS News' Christina Fan is live in Cypress Hills with the very latest. Christina.
Well, Chris, Mary, this explosion was so powerful, investigators fear this entire block may be structurally unstable. Doors were tossed across the street, parts of the wall buckled, and neighbors, as you guys said, believe this all could have been avoided. They say they smelled gas 12 hours prior to the explosion and called the landlord about it. This midnight explosion caught on camera sent a massive fireball onto Vermont Street. The force shattered windows, blasted open doors, and collapsed the first floor into the basement.
Just one boom, everything jumped, shook, and the light went pitch black for like 5 seconds.
We heard like shaking, and then the sheetrock was on the ceiling started falling.
Firefighters arrived within minutes, but the ensuing fire had already engulfed the building and was spreading rapidly to other homes. Henry Riquelme, a building maintenance worker, rushed to rescue 2 women trapped in the rubble.
The whole wall came down, and the lady was screaming for help, and her daughter, they was both hurt. They was under the rocks and stuff like that, so we had to go try to help them.
The explosion decimated the entire block. 58 people had to be evacuated as the Department of Buildings checked to see if the structural stability of neighboring homes was compromised. The fire marshal's office hasn't identified the cause yet, but neighbors say they started smelling gas about 12 hours before the blast. Edwin Rodriguez says he called his landlord with concerns multiple times.
He says, "Don't worry, I'm taking care of it. I have somebody working on it now." I called him again when I brought the kids home from school. He supposedly fixed it. He didn't fix anything.
A total of 6 people were hurt. Fortunately, all had minor injuries. Families grateful to be alive were emotional, thinking about losing everything just before the holidays.
Grabbed my daughter, ran down the stairs, and this is what it is, Christmas.
And we reached out to National Grid, who says it is following the FDNY's lead on this investigation. We also called the landlord to ask him what measures he took after tenants called him complaining about the smell of gas. He hung up on our call. We're live from Cypress Hills, Brooklyn. Christina Fan, CBS 2 News.
Christina, thank you.